Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. I'm not going to lie to y'all, not feeling my best tonight on a physical level, but you know what? We are going to mentally level with all of you on a product that requires no intelligence to process, but absolutely God's patience to analyze. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big Dub.
What is going on, beautiful people? Hopefully your week is off to a good start. You know what I'm saying? You got your tax return early and you went and finally bought that goddamn fishing rod you wanted because you didn't make a lot of money last year, so all you could get was a fishing rod. I hope everything is working out for you. I do. I hope that you finally got that beer bucket you wanted that's on sale.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
I really, here you go, getting excited. You know? I hope that cheap whiskey company finally shuttered and then they reopened as a slightly cheaper whiskey company, but better branding and bottles.
Ooh.
Either way, I just hope your life has gotten better in some shape, form, or fashion. Okay. Now, if you are in here, you do have a responsibility. And if you don't want to take that responsibility, move out the way, get out the stream so someone who will engage can. That is being a part of the like gang, comment gang, share gang, and financial lubricant gang. Y'all know what to do, man. All of the legacy truth seekers, y'all know exactly what that is, and y'all know what it's all about. So do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around. All right? And if you don't, then in which case, there it is right there. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that like button, hitting that share button, letting people know we alive. These are the easy things that we ask of our viewers. And if you think that's not easy, then fuck. How about that $600 you sent on that one stream and your wife slapped you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Because I know some of y'all be sitting here simping. Y'all be in OnlyFans lives sending women your mortgage payments. So don't be sitting here acting all funny because we asking you to support interracial talk.
Yes.
There it is. There it is. All right. Now, we know we have a job to do as well. We are supposed to bring and add the value to the show that you watch and you are tuning into right now, and that is going to be and involve bring you beautiful people the news. Hold in one special. Wait for it. Dumbass. Accountable. And bring you facts, data, statistics as we go because that is just what we do. So let's not delay y'all any further. Look at my arms before you get to this part. Otherwise, we're going to get into 10 news. Let go. I'm looking good. I can't help it. I'm looking great. Good. Go ahead.
So CMLL
Or Simmel, if you shall.
or Simmel has canceled their Tuesday show
Oh.
due
in
to
Guadalajara,
civil unrest.
Yeah.
Due to the cartel leader being killed or unalived by the army.
That shows you who runs Mexico, by the way.
Yep.
Without getting too political or getting too quote unquote controversial, that shows you who runs Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't think that's anything all of our beautiful truth seekers that watch this show didn't already know. But it's unfortunate that events like that have to suffer because CMLL has been on one hell of a run when it comes to attendance, when it comes to quality. And the fact that they have to cancel a show, I'm sure that's a setback for them. And that stinks. That fucking stinks. It does. And that's just real.
Mm-hmm.
But something that is also real, Warren, and is very tangible, and I'm looking at it, and it is causing a great disturbance in my lower force. And I think that, Warner, you need to drop a bomb on the northeast quadrant with this, okay? 33 people in here, and I want you to tell me how many likes.
Oh, the 14 people?
Yup, see, you gotta tell them what they gotta do, man.
You gotta hit the like button. It's free for crying out loud.
Yeah, they people be stingy with the like button. They be like, I'm gonna wait and see if he says something I like. If he criticizes WWE in any way, I'm taking it back. Well, motherfucker, give it now, and we'll get to that later. We'll worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll worry about that later. I'll give you a pawn shop ticket. Okay? Don't laugh at that.
Nothing like the pawn shop ticket.
I'll give you a pawn shop ticket. In return for your like, I'll make sure that you have documentation that you did give the like. But in the meantime and in between time, first give the fucking like, asshole. Hit the like button on the stream. Let's get this up to 30 likes right now. All right?
Yes.
Now. Hold on. Shouts out to the leaderboard gang. And unfortunately, most of you are going to be leaderboard gang right now because this comment section is doo-doo shit butter. Y'all ain't been saying shit, but y'all gonna get it right. I am confident y'all gonna get it right. And hopefully y'all do fast because this ain't gonna be a long show tonight. And speaking of people not getting a long show, because this is very short, sweet, and to the point, and also very painful. So take the sweet out. It's short, painful, and to the point. So if you know what portion of the show is coming up, I need you to go ahead and drop that barang tang tang in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to because you think short and painful is a part of being, I don't know, sexual. I'm going to tell your weird sex having ass anyway. It's time for us to hold one special. Dumbass. Accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go. And yes, pack that person up on Facebook. No links there. I hate to tell you.
I'm working on it.
I don't even know who you are. Okay. I say it with love. Okay.
Yeah.
Just being real. Nice name though. Wait, matter of fact, don't pack that person up just yet. I want to see if they're bold enough to do it again. You know what I mean? I'm like,
okay.
Let me see if they do it again first. We'll hold off. But unfortunately, people like Tasfaya Monet Moan in the night. I don't know. But whatever case may be, that is why you guys do not see the chat room up on the screen right now, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are back in the realm of needing to get y'all shit together. And once y'all get y'all shit together, then in which case y'all will get things back. But then, as of right now, y'all ain't getting them shits. But Warner, hold one special dumbass accountable, and let's keep it going.
So this is from Twitter.
Good old Twitter.
For context, because we're all about context here, I got this Saturday.
Okay.
And this is from Cultaholic Wrestling.
Oh, no. No. No.
They say, and I quote, "Happy birthday to Kelsey Grammer."
Okay.
Who blocked WWE and MTV from filming the third season of Tough Enough next door to his Malibu home.
That's it?
That's it.
They wished him a happy birthday to shit on it. Okay, guys. Every now and again, we have this little thing called a textbook drone accountability. That was a textbook drone accountability. That's a drone personified. This motherfucker took the time to wish Kelsey Grammer a happy birthday just to bring up some stuff he did that he felt hurt the WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Who even knew that before? Like, deadass, anybody in here know that little tidbit before Werner just read it?
Nope.
I always say drones are very obsessed. They're a very obsessed bunch of people. That shows you how obsessed drones are with that fucking company. Who even remembers something like that? And before somebody goes, "Oh, that person was probably just joking. You're taking it way too seriously. They were probably just joking." As we always say about drone accountability, when it comes to drones, when you hear stuff like that, you might think they're joking, but motherfucker, they ain't joking. Like, on the surface, it might sound like a fucking joke. I mean, it is a joke in the traditional sense of like how much of a joke do you have to be to even bring something like that up? But these people aren't joking, y'all. They're dead ass serious. Like deceased booty. And that's sad. Warner, it's a textbook drone accountability, but it is also sad. It's very, very sad. Okay. Damn, look at my arms. Jesus Christ. Man, what James Brown say? I got to step back and kiss myself. All right, I'm looking great. All right, can we all get a round of applause in the comment section for looking good? If you feel like you're looking good, then in which case, clap for yourself. And if you are a stripper, then clap your booty cheeks. Female strippers only, though. You know what I'm saying? If you work for Chippendales, there's no judgment being laid down upon you. I'm not going to lay down that judgment. But I prefer if you're a female stripper, you could clap your booty. But that's where we at, Werner. That's what Werner, do you think you're looking handsome today? Do you think you're looking rugged?
Yes. I feel like an American today.
Was there any reason you put grit in your voice? Was there any reason? Like, you just heard the word rugged and just immediately assumed that was what you needed to do? That was what the role required?
Yes.
Does it also require implied nudity as well? God damn it. Yes. Shouts out to all the women's. Yes, Xavier. Shouts out to all the women's. WIMMINs. Yeah, we love women. We all love women. If you don't love women, then you probably like men, and that's okay. Spelled MIN.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all right. And Coley, I said Coley. Wow, I'm pulled to you, Werner. My tongue was speaking before the rest of my fucking body was. All right, Cody Sadler said, hey, guys, what's going on? How's everybody doing? I wish I could be a little more razzle-dazzle tonight, y'all, but I feel like I got hit with a goddamn flu ray. So this is what y'all gonna get, goddammit. This is just what y'all gonna get. And y'all also gonna get me giving y'all this drone accountability work. So now it's time for me to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. Okay. So, y'all might think this one is a little light, but I'm going to explain why it's a little bit heavier than you think. So, context tweet, because, you know, we always give our context. Yes, women's. Yes. Yes, Cody. Mm-hmm. Yes, women's. Absolutely. But let's give this context tweet. Johnny, or at John Boy Bebop, gave a context tweet, said, am I crazy for thinking Hangman could be leaving AEW once his contract ends? To which DavBro123 had this to say. Not just Hangman. I reckon all the elite will have their final run being in WWE. And a lot of AEW fans on here are going to have some pretty big meltdowns. It will be a great timeline. Now, that may sound light. But here's the problem with this. Here's the problem. I want to see if y'all figure this out as I say it. What is the one thing a WWE fan hates more than anything?
AEW.
And their existence, correct?
Right.
Why would you want wrestlers from a promotion you claim to hate? Oops. Oopsie, did I? Werner, did I say the quiet part loud?
I think you did.
Did I say the quiet part loud? Why do y'all want all these wrestlers from a promotion y'all hate so bad? It's almost like maybe that promotion has some inherent value. Maybe you actually think it's good and you watch it on the low. Y'all got to start coming out the pro wrestling closet, drones. Y'all got to start coming out the pro wrestling closet. Y'all watch AEW, bruh. How do I know this? A long time ago in a land before time, when I was eating brontosaurus bones, I was a WWE drone at one point. Werner was too. Everybody here at one point was a WWE drone. Mm-hmm. At one point, we all were. And I know this to be a fact. I watched TNA so many goddamn times it would have made you sick.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what was funny about it? Deep down inside, I was enjoying it. I mean, up until the Hogan Bischoff shit started happening and the Aces and Eights shit started happening. But like, up until that point, I was enjoying it. I was.
They made Bubba champion.
Yeah, but here's the funny part. When I was talking in spaces and I was talking on Wrestling Forum, it's literally called Wrestling Forum, by the way. When I was talking on Wrestling Forum, I had to pretend like, all that stuff was bad. I don't enjoy that. Oh, Samoa Joe, who's he? He's nobody till he makes it to WWE. I used to say all the stuff these drones say. That's why me and Werner always say we can level with you, drones. At one point, we were you.
Mm-hmm.
But we unplugged from the Matrix. And once we unplugged from the Matrix, Werner, we never looked back.
Nope.
There is no Agent Smith that can fight to maintain us within the Matrix. We've gotten out. We don't even got the little plug-in thing on the back of our head no more. We got that removed and had it replaced with something that dispenses Hennessy. That's real. The quicker y'all get around to admitting y'all like and enjoy AEW, the better AEW's perception will become in the public eye. Because you want to know what's funny and you want to know something that's happening, drones, and you can't seem to stop it. AEW is getting back up in the ratings.
Mm-hmm.
All of the bad faith grifters, all of the old podcasters, all of the WWE state-run media shitting on it for the better part of, since its existence, they drug it down for about 4 years, and now they're finally recovering from it because the product is just that good. They're finally recovering from it. And y'all ain't got nothing to say. All y'all got left is projections. That's all, Warner. That's all they got.
And that's all they're going to have. Let's be honest. That's all they're going to have. And that's never going to die for them. They're still going to project.
But in the immortal words of Hank Hill, I'll tell you what, if you want to live in a world where only WWE exists, then in which case, that world is possible to live in. You don't have to watch any other promotion, because when me and Werner were locked in on WWE, we didn't want to believe there was any other promotion out there worth watching. Until we watched,
even though we did watch.
Yeah,
we saw those other what was it, Wrestling Society X? Like, I remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I watched AAA in the 90s and early 2000s and all that. I watched TNA in the early 2000s all the way up until Bischoff and Hogan started fucking it up. Like, I watched all the other stuff, but in my mind, I wanted to believe there was only one promotion that mattered. But here's the difference between that and the AEW thing. AEW is an objectively better show. So you're ignoring the better show. And in favor of what? That's the real question. Like how you asked that question last stream. And in favor of what? What is WWE doing that's making you go, man, I'm going to pretend all these other places don't even exist?
Which is stupid.
What are they even doing? See, at least no, go ahead.
No, so that's just like only McDonald's exists. There's no such thing as Burger King, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Panda Express, Panera Bread. No other fast food exists except for McDonald's.
Werner, at least back when we had a one-track mind about WWE being the only promotion that mattered, WWE was at least somewhat decent.
Yes, it was.
It was at least watchable.
Yes.
They pretend WWE is the only promotion that matters. Wrestlers too. Some of you wrestlers too. Y'all pretend WWE is the only promotion that matters, and it ain't a nickel worth of dog meat. What we doing, man? What are we doing? The logistics of you all perceiving WWE as this entity that it is currently not is causing a great disturbance on the grid. And that's why we exist, because we here to navigate people through the grid and lead them to the promised land. But unfortunately, there's so many other podcasts out there telling people that WWE is the only thing that matters that it makes it harder for us. Now, does that mean we gonna stop saying what we say? Hell no. But does it make it difficult for our message to reach the masses? Absolutely. And we can only point the finger at one thing.
You guys.
There you go. There you go. We can't point the finger at nobody else. You have to want to consume the truth. You have to want to know what's on the other side of the WWE bubble. I can walk you to the end of the bubble and show you there's land out there and show you there's malls and civilization and food and all this old stuff. But if you don't want to be on the other side of that bubble, I'm wasting my oxygen. And so is Werner.
Right, because again, it's all about having that, like talking about that bubble. You have to have that open mind as well. to want to look past the bubble.
That's half the battle.
Exactly.
And once you get to the other side of the bubble, it's having the ability to not look back at the bubble.
Mm-hmm. Or run back into the bubble.
That's a point of contention, and I'm going to tell you why. Once a lot of people leave the bubble with WWE, they don't really go back. That's been proven with their numbers.
Okay.
Like with their viewership numbers, no, bro. We both can, I think we both can agree on that. Their viewership numbers have shown us once motherfuckers leave that bubble, they just seemingly don't come back. Because we've broke down how many times, like year over year, WWE's ratings have taken a gigantic hit.
How does WWE cost $130 a month?
That you get 32 matches, 4 or 5 on pay-per-view, where $65 a month maximum, you get 40. Well, I understand the second number with AEW because that is true.
Yeah.
You know, you pay 50 for the pay-per-view and then you pay 10 for Max.
No. Yeah, 10. Well, yeah, and then you get but then it's 39 because you're on Max.
Oh yeah,
you
that's
can
right.
Still,
that's right. I forgot about that.
You can still get it on Amazon. They just don't promote it.
I like
but
Amazon's
it's still
picture quality.
It's still the $49.
If y'all could give y'all a recommendation, Amazon's picture quality for streaming is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
It is pristine. Whatever server they host their live streams on is immaculate. They need to try to get boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, their stream, that quality on Amazon. Go watch a Thursday night football stream. You feel like you at the damn game. So yeah, keep that in mind.
Christmas was nuts.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Netflix is still working out the kinks, and Netflix is bigger than Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Xavier said facts on Amazon. Dude, it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. If you have a native 4K TV, that's exactly what that stream comes in as.
Mm-hmm.
It's not downscaled or nothing. Real talk. P-Rock said, yeah, it is. Absolutely. But to get back to my point and close this out, beautiful people, we only at 24 minutes. We ain't running through it too fucking fast. But yeah, guys, don't pretend to be outside the bubble if you inside the bubble. Like, if you hate AEW, the only thing I ask is just keep that same energy. Don't hate AEW and want the wrestlers from within AEW to come over to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes you look like a fucking dickhead that doesn't understand pro wrestling discourse.
Mm-hmm.
Warren, I'm going to give you something. You're going to laugh at this. Would you have wanted Patrick Raw on the fucking 90s Detroit Red Wings? Right. Right. Would you have wanted, seriously, no, I'm asking you, I'm serious. All right, would you have wanted him on the team? As a fan.
So,
not from a GM standpoint, as a fan.
Not from no, as a fan. So it's hard because I know the history. So when he was in Edmonton, he didn't want he got blown out by Detroit like 9-0 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the GM during the damn, like, this is on video. You can see this. He went to the GM and said, "I'm not playing here anymore." Period. And then was traded to Colorado. And then once his career was over, guess what? What happened again? He got blown out by Detroit and retired.
That's not somebody you would have wanted on those Red Wings teams. Oh, I'm challenging you. Oh, I'm gonna make him stand on his shit. Watch this.
95, yes.
95. You picked 1 year out of the 90s.
Yeah, 1 year out of the whole thing. 95, yes. Because then we would have beaten New Jersey in the final, and then we would have had 3 cups that decade.
Marlo made a correction to you. He said it was Montreal, not Edmonton.
My bad.
Now, Werner gave his answer, and I'm gonna put it like this. Werner is a little bit different than me. If you ask me, hey man, with all of the history of Chicago Bears quarterbacks and them not getting one until Caleb, would you have wanted Brett Favre on any Bears team in the 90s? I don't give a damn how well he played. No. No. I don't give a shit. No.
No.
But Werner, you just no, you don't get to say no. You dude, one
No,
of
I
the
meant
most
for
one of
you,
the
not
most
me.
I was going to say one of the most hated people in Detroit sports. You just said you would have wanted on a sports team. On your sports team.
He's not more. Claude Lemieux is more hated than
I said
Patrick
one
Law.
of the most. I didn't say the most. I said one of the most. So I can't bring somebody who I absolutely detest on my team. That's just not gonna happen. I don't care if they're the first most hated, the second most hated, third most hated, fourth most hated, fifth most hated. If they're even in the most hated period, they will not. I would never want them on my team. So WWE fans, stop saying you want AEW wrestlers on your team, but claim to detest the promotion that they exist in and gave them their careers. Like a Jade Cargill.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest example. Y'all detested the shit out of Jade Cargill when she was in AEW. But then when she jumped, y'all were saying, oh, now she's going to get a chance to be a real star.
And that's failed.
And she was about the fourth or fifth most hated person on that AEW side. So again, Warner, I don't give a damn if he is the fucking third, fourth, or fifth most hated person in Detroit sports. He's still one of the most hated. Your Detroit sports fan pride should have said, look, no. No. Absolutely not. No. Maybe this one year
you
I
give
might
me
have
shit when I say I would turn down $1 billion for the whole fucking Ohio State jersey nonsense.
You would do it.
I wouldn't.
Because you would do it.
No, I wouldn't.
Because you would do it.
I would never do that.
Yes, you would. For $1 billion, you would put an Ohio State jersey on.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, my God. Dude, you trying to make me come off as a hypocrite made yourself come off as a hypocrite. Werner, for generational wealth, you're putting on a jersey. At that point, it's not even about sports anymore.
Not doing it.
For that amount of money, it's past sports. Like, bruh, he's just lying, just fucking lying. I will never get over that with Werner. It's a lie.
Find a billionaire willing to try to see if you were right, Werner, because I will prove you wrong.
You are putting on that jersey, bruh. That's where sports allegiances don't even fucking matter. Like, dude, you tripping, bro. Now, if it's something like, oh, if if it was like somebody was like, hey, man, I got this $3 billion for you and you got to kill one of your parents. Fuck no. Under any circumstance. Fuck no. No. But, dude, this is sports. You're putting on an Ohio State jersey for $1 billion, dude.
Never.
This fucking guy.
Never.
This fucking guy, dude. This fucking guy will never let that go. Okay. Xavier said for me, I wouldn't even bring Dak. Yeah, man, you not doing that, bro. You're not doing that. And he's not even all that great to where you would even want to keep him off your team. You know what I mean? It's not like a guy that's been killing other teams his entire career, like Brett has killed the Bears. You know, it's not like that. So even then, you still would be like, no. Let me see what we got. Said as a Celtics fan, I would have loved Kobe on the Celtics. Well, that's you, bruh. And he worked out for y'all. See, but here's the difference between my scenario and what you're talking about, Pete Rocks. And I don't want to spend too much time on this because I think a lot of y'all misunderstood the analogy. Pete Rocks, here's the difference between what you're saying and what I'm actually saying. The people I'm bringing up were already established in the league. They had already established rivalries. They had already established their careers. You talking about somebody that y'all actually could have drafted. That's the difference. There's a picture of Kobe Bryant running in a Celtic shirt in the in a workout. And y'all know good and well, if you are a Celtics fan, you know good and damn well whatever the Lakers and Celtics fucking want, they could get in a trade. So if y'all wanted him that damn bad, y'all could have got him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the difference. That's the fundamental difference. You see what we got. Pick Six Ringo said, I'm a Georgia fan. I'll definitely wear a Florida jersey. Yeah, for $1 billion, man, please. Please. I'll do so begrudgingly. Look, for $1 billion, begrudgingly and gritting my teeth, I will put on a Packers jersey for 10 seconds. I will toss that shit off my body after them 10 seconds and burn that shit. But for them 10 seconds for generational wealth, guess what? I'm putting on a Packers jersey. This dickhead over here is lying.
Not lying. Never in a million years.
Just lying, bruh.
Never in a million years.
And the crazy thing, Catherine, too, is I ain't even add a stipulation to it. All I said he had to do was put it on. I didn't say he had to wear it somewhere specific. Nothing. There, you upset. Those 10 seconds would be hilarious. Oh, bro, I'd be squirming. For those 10 seconds, I'd be squirming.
That'd be like the longest 10 seconds of someone's life.
That 10 seconds would feel like 45 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
I would immediately, after that 10 seconds is up, I would immediately take it off and burn it. Immediately. And then I would take the longest shower I have ever taken in my life.
Lots of bars of soap.
I will scrub 3 layers off my fucking skin. I'm so serious.
6 bars of soap later, I'm good now. I feel better.
I will drop a bath bomb in my stomach. Dog, that 10 seconds would, man, that shit would feel like eons. Man, y'all don't know. Absolutely. Wait, Matthew Shell said I'd wear a Texas jersey for $1 billion. Man, look. Said, is there at least one Packer player you love? What are you smoking, dickhead? What are you? No. There has to be one thing you like about Satan. You know, do you like the fact that his name is Lucifer? Lucifer is a cool name. No. That's not the first time I've been asked that, and my reaction is the same every goddamn time. No. Absolutely not. Meanwhile, you got Warren over here reasoning like, maybe on 1995's team, I would have gave him a nice hug and he could have jumped on my baloney pony.
Well, that would have been before the rivalry started, so.
Sitting here giving 95 verbal fellatio to a fucking.
Hey, I wanted that ring in 95 so bad.
To a hated Detroit sports figure, like a fucking sellout. Jesus Christ. Man, smoke is retroactive, Warner. Fuck, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Smoke is retroactive. Yo ass tweaking. Whatever Brett Favre played in college was in Mississippi State. I hate him there too. I hated him there too, just because of that. Smoke is retroactive. I don't give a fuck where he played before. The hell? That's hilarious. No, he played for the Falcons first. A lot of people forget that.
Yeah, he did play for the Falcons first.
Fuck it. Fuck
he played
the
at Southern Miss.
Southern Miss. I knew it was Mississippi though. Fuck his tenure on the Falcons. Fuck that fucking college he went to. All that.
Fuck the Vikings.
Yeah, smoke is retroactive. And Warner's sitting here trying to, well, it was before that though. No. Hell no. Hell no.
Don't forget he also stole money from the Mississippi Welfare Fund.
Well, I mean, I hate to say it, but like when it comes to robbing from the general public, white people are undefeated. So that didn't even surprise me when it came out.
Yeah.
That didn't even surprise me when it came out. And funny enough, in Mississippi, look up the welfare motherfucking demographics. You'll realize that he actually stole from people that look like him.
Right.
See how that go? But we ain't here to talk about that, though. We ain't here to talk about that. We had a good little conversation to start, though. We might be able to get this done in under an hour. We only at 36 minutes, y'all. We are only at 36 minutes. I think that's a beautiful thing. All right, let me read a couple comments and then we'll go ahead and move on. Said for 1 million, I would wear Charlotte's shirt, a Charlotte shirt, like Charlotte Flair or a specific Charlotte team. I don't know what you were saying there. I don't know what you're talking
The
about.
Hornets?
Yeah, I don't know the Hornets to have a rival.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do they still play basketball?
They do actually. I've been there. But yeah, no. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. But yeah, a lot of
I'd
people.
love to go to a Carolina game.
Dude, the energy down there, man, is so cool, bro. Like they so fucking chill. They so chill, bro. I rock with Charlotte tough. I always tell people that. I rock with Charlotte so fucking tough. I rock with North Carolina tough, period. But yeah. All right. So shouts out to everybody in the room, man. But it is time to get into the show that we would never go into, Raw, sponsored by Trojan. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get into Monday Night Raw. Lego.
Well, we have an unusual start to the show. We do not have the montage of talent arriving late. Instead, we get Michael Cole and Corey Graves standing in the ring awkwardly.
Warner's war paint is Dijon mustard. Just wanted to make sure y'all understood that. Breaking news.
Pardon me, do you have the Grey Poupon?
If I see you rubbing Grey Poupon strips under your eye, Werner, I swear to God, I'm going to throw a piece of fucking Wonder Bread at your ass. I'm going to tar and feather the shit out of you if I see you put some damn Grey Poupon strips under your eyes. The fuck out of here. All right, Werner, don't let me send you to the Purdue factory talking that stupid shit. Go ahead, man. That's hilarious, bro. Man.
They talked about AJ Styles and his career. Then they were interrupted by Gunther. Said he doesn't understand why fans like losers like Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles. Gunther ended their careers, so it should be a celebration for him tonight. Of course, there were still you tapped out chants.
But wait, no, that Jey Uso thing wasn't going to have any long-term damage on his career.
Still you tapped out chants.
Okay.
Adam Pearson interrupted and got Gunther out with security to escort him. Gunther would leave under his own accord, and then Dragon Lee attacked him backstage.
They made him look like a hoe.
Yeah.
They made him look like a hoe. He was getting beat down by like a 5'8" luchador. And by the way, you said he left on his own accord, sponsored by Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing with this Gunther thing. WWE never knows when to pull the plug on something because they always think they know better than their audience. That is just something that you can't argue. I don't care if you are the biggest fan walking and you got 5 WWE logo shirts in your fucking dresser right now. I do not care who you are. You should know. If you don't, I'm informing you. They do not know when to pull the plug on something.
Mm-hmm.
They failed Gunther. I'm going to say it unequivocally. They have failed Gunther. Like they have failed many wrestlers before him. And I saw a comment just now that Xavier made, because we talked about this when it initially happened and he was doing the promos, when he first started doing the promos. He wants to be celebrated and praised for ending the career of slightly older men.
Yep.
WWE is not detailed and nuanced enough to realize that's another reason why this heel thing isn't going over the way they think it should, is because a lot of people know how old Gunther is. Google exists. This has been a colossal failure, and they need to pull the plug. He's not even breathing on the breathing machines anymore. You're trying to resuscitate a corpse. Give it up, now you got him getting beaten down by Dragon Lee.
And ice cold Dragon Lee.
Arctic. That motherfucker is colder than a fucking iceberg that sunk the Titanic. What are we doing, y'all? What WWE, y'all gotta look at stuff and actually do it the way it's supposed to be done. This is not restorative justice to fucking Gunther's career by doing this. Because, yeah, he's gonna beat him, pause if necessary. You know, he's gonna beat him, but Werner, who's gonna care?
No one.
All right, cool. Then let's keep going.
Alrighty, after Dragon Lee was taken away by security, Nepo baby himself, Cody Rhodes, appeared.
Oh, fuck.
And gave Gunther a look.
Warren, you seem to feel a way about this, by the way.
What?
Chody making his grand appearance.
Why does he have to be on fucking Raw? Can we just stick to one night with him? It's bad enough he's on SmackDown.
Warren, it's because he's the hometown boy.
I don't give a shit. That's not your show. If you want the hometown pop, I don't know. Here's a wild idea. Schedule SmackDown to be in Atlanta.
I'm actually going to enhance your point. Werner, everything WWE does in 2026 is for a pop.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Everything they do is for a pop. They don't book for cohesion. They don't book for entertainment. They don't book for, you know what I'm saying, logic or common sense. No, sir. They book for the pop. If they were a machine, they'd be a pop machine.
Yeah.
And they try to dispense a different pop, and that's what we call it here in Chicago. We don't call it soda or a Coke. Not every pop is a fucking Coke. A Coke is a Coke.
Yep.
Whoa. Stop. God damn it, bruh. I'm going to come off aggressive. I'm going to come off volatile. I don't even know what race Cody is. I don't. Don't bring that Raheem Road shit in here.
That's not funny.
Okay? I'm just going to say it like that. I'm not even going to elaborate. Don't bring that shit in here. This ain't one of them shows. I'm not one of them black people. I don't have low racial self-esteem. That shit is not funny. It never was funny. It's not cool. I don't give a damn if he has a black wife that wishes she was white. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. Don't come in here with that fucking Raheem Road shit. Continue, sir.
Cody made his way to the ring. Said he wanted to talk about AJ Styles. But then got interrupted by the Vision. Austin Theory said he was ashamed to be from Atlanta. And then Logan Paul took the mic and said, Cody isn't ashamed from being in Atlanta because he's got common sense. Or lack common sense, sorry.
Okay.
Paul asked if he was insane for showing up on Raw. Paul asked Bronson Reed said that Bronson Reed would win the Elimination Chamber and win the title, and the Vision would run SmackDown, and the first one out the door would be Cody Rhodes. Cody said he wasn't sure about that, and he said he knew someone who would disagree with him there, and then the Yeet Man showed up. First match of the night. Triple threat match. Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Bronson Reed versus the Yeet Man versus the original El Grande Americano.
Just get to the result.
The
Yeet
Man won.
But wait, and I appreciate you getting to the result like I told you to. I'm only going to bring this up because it did happen within the confines of the match and had an effect on the outcome of the match. So Bronson Reed basically tore his bicep mid-fucking match, right?
Yep.
And he didn't even tear it doing a move, which is kind of sad. He tore it breaking up a
No.
pin, which is why I always say WWE needs to stop going for these false finish spots in multi-man matches where the person gets to the pin so fucking late that they end up having to dive halfway across the ring just to break it up so kayfabe doesn't get exposed.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's literally what this happened on. For anybody that watched the show, am I lying?
Mm-mm.
This happened on Bronson Reed having to jump halfway across the fucking ring because this false finish spot wasn't timed properly.
And now, and let's be honest, now the Vision's really dead.
Yeah.
All your original members are now out with injury.
And also,
now I know Seth's supposed to be coming back, allegedly.
That's a nothing burger. Also,
but that's still a nothing burger.
Let me get this off. Also, Bronson Reed was scheduled to win this match.
Mm-hmm.
Really, process that one for a second, too.
Mm-hmm.
But something I didn't like, and again, this is all post-match stuff. This isn't within the confines of the match because we are not. Actually, that's going to start becoming a new thing. We're not even going to get into things that happen in WWE matches unless it's something that had an effect on, you know, the overall picture of the feud they're in.
Mm-hmm.
What is Jey Uso's problem? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, after the match, when Jey Uso had his hand raised, I saw the look in his eyes. I've been a worker. I saw the look in his eyes. He was looking around the edge of the ring trying to see where Bronson was, almost as if he was going to confront him. Like, I think he thought Bronson was being a little, like, he thought he was being a little bitch.
Like, intentional with the injury.
Yeah. Because go back and look. Now that I've said it, when you go back and look, you're going to be like, damn, he was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
He looked at each side of the ring like, where's this motherfucker at?
Mm-hmm.
He thought he was being a pussy. He didn't have a concerned look on his face. No, he was looking around like, where's he at? I'm about to give him a piece of my mind. What is with those fucking Samoans?
Give him a little bit of room.
Dude, and that's not even me nitpicking. Like, you can go observe this yourself.
Yeah. No, this has to be an ego thing.
Yeah, he just looked like he was finna confront him. I'm like, man, if you don't stop. Right, it's Shepard. Exactly. He ain't no tough guy. So what you sitting here looking around for him for?
Right.
That's just some clown shit. I don't know. I thought that was really, 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 really in poor taste. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all some homework. Go look at that. Go ahead.
Alrighty, up next. They showed a video of AJ Styles debuting at the Royal Rumble in 2016. Then they cut to Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura talking backstage.
Ooh, buddy. I got something I got something I'm gonna say about this when we get to the end, boy.
Then CM Punk showed up in a Toyota Camry NASCAR.
That's kind of funny.
Driven by the winner of the last two races.
And shouts out to that NASCAR driver because he's driving for Team Jordan, and it's good to see Jordan get another win and get another championship.
Yeah.
But CM Punk is like the anti-cool. Like, everything he does come across as like really awkward, creepy, midlife crisis white man. Like, he just everything he does is just so fucking cringe to me. I can't explain why. It just comes off, everything he does just comes off as cringe and very performative. Like, even when he's slapping hands with the fans and he was walking around, saying hi to people, it just feels so fake and so performative. Like, he's trying to be on his best behavior. You know, like when an athlete do some real fucked up shit at like a signing or for like at a charity event, and then he go back to that same charity and do another one, and he's real happy go lucky, and you just like, oh, dude, I'd rather you not even came back at all. Now it just seems fake. That's been CM Punk's whole run since he returned. It all just seems so performative and so fake. But continue.
All righty, we got Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio. It's time for Liv's decision.
Speed it up.
Dom called out both champions. Liv Morgan apologized to Stephanie, didn't know her struggle, and then turned her head to look at Jane Cargill and then knocked the fuck out of Stephanie McClure. That's what we're getting at WrestleMania. Shocker.
Yo, man, look, you could have heard an ant taking a shit during this segment.
I thought I heard boos. I really did.
You did. But they were booing because they felt like Liv was being disingenuous to what she was saying and stuff. So they were booing within kayfabe. But like, bro, other than that, they were sitting there in not so stunned silence.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem I had with it. Not only what just Catherine just said, because that's the easy way of looking at it, not to dismiss your point, but that's the easy way of looking at it. Here was the real problem I had with that entire segment. Not only did you make Stephanie look weak, you made her look as if she didn't understand the threat.
Yep.
And as a babyface, you should want to have a babyface that's sharp, because the audience can connect to that. Like, even if they're a tweener, like think Wolverine in Marvel. He's not a good guy. He's not a good guy. But guess what? He's sharp. He can read people's character. He knows when danger is amiss. Like, he doesn't just go, okay, I'm going to come out here and stand in the ring with the same person that's been fucking terrorizing me. Like, if they were going to get to this, I would have, Warner, this is going to sound crazy. This is going to sound over the top, but this would have been way more respectable. I would have had 2 different chairs on each side of the ring on the outside, like queen's chairs. Like one for Jade, you got like a queen's chair for Jade, and you got like a queen's chair for Stephanie. And Liv Morgan is standing in the ring pleading her case with a spotlight shining down on her.
Mm-hmm. That would have been perfect.
You got spotlights on the 2 chairs, and you got a spotlight on Liv Morgan in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the chairs are facing the hard cam. And then whoever Liv picks, the light shines over her. And then you can have Liv Morgan run out there and they could brawl or whatever the case may be. But having Stephanie just stand that close to her, even though she knows Liv Morgan is a direct threat, makes Stephanie Vaquer look like a fucking idiot. And that's all I got.
Yeah. Up next, we have Byron Saxton interviewing Javon Evans, then was greeted by Offset. The New Day showed up to interfere and whine and complain. We then get a match set up for Kofi versus Javon Evans.
This was, go to the result and then I'll say what I got to say.
We're not even at that match yet.
Oh, I thought you
Up
said we
next,
was at the match. My bad.
No, a match was made for later.
Oh, my fault.
Up next, we have Mia Yim, Tama, and Tongaloa greeting Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows backstage. Because Cole's got to get his IWGP New Japan, quota for the day.
Warner, real quick. I'm going to ask you a question. My family's Tantric is supposed to be a monster heel faction on SmackDown, correct?
That is correct.
Why the fuck were they standing backstage chopping it up with Mia Yim? Seriously. I'm just going to start asking the logical questions. I'm just going to start asking the common sense questions.
Because WWE doesn't know how to book.
Yeah, but that's just That's a miscarriage of fucking booking. Like
Yeah.
you're
No, I
currently
agree.
you're currently booking them as a monster heel faction on SmackDown. Currently, not in the past. No,
No, right
currently.
now.
Warner,
Maybe it's all suspended for AJ.
what are they
I don't
doing?
get it. I don't get it.
God damn, it's so bad it's making me sneeze.
I really like this is something that's indefensible. There's no way you can defend this.
Like, even if you want to take they're suspending it for one night for AJ, like, even then, there's still ways of still having heels act like heels for a specific occasion. And I'm going to get to
Right.
it at the very end of the show of why this segment would be persona non grata. Let's keep going. I just don't understand what they're going for. I just don't. I just don't.
All righty. Up next, Natty versus Maxine Dupree.
Another moment on this show where you could have heard an ant taking a piss on cotton.
Mm-hmm. To which the match ended by referee stoppage because Maxine Dupree died.
Bruh, the way they did this, I swear to God, it's like on Family Guy when motherfucking Peter gets hit and his arm is folded over him and he's on the ground with his leg. Like, dude, what are they doing with this character?
Don't know.
You've made the character look stupid since Natty's introduced it, and now 1 week she's just fucking Juggernaut from goddamn X-Men?
Apparently that'll be going forward. That's what she'll be.
Like, if she could have just killed Maxine unconscious in this case, if she could have just knocked Maxine unconscious, hey, Werner, why didn't she just do that in the Rumble?
Exactly.
Why didn't
That's
she
why it was stupid to have that debut at the Rumble. That was stupid.
And I'm going to go a step further. Why not just do that in the first match?
Exactly.
Why not just do that in the first fucking match? Why not? You know what? This would have been even better. Have her do that in every single fucking match they are in for about 3 matches. Then set up a match for a pay-per-view. And have Natty basically damn near do it again. And then you have Maxine get a flash pin. And then you have a final match where it's an equal competitive match. Sell the fact that Natty's character is actually a killer. You could even have Natty in the promos like, how many times do I have to knock you unconscious for you to get the lesson that I'm the master and you're the student that'll never learn from me again?
Mm-hmm.
You can never beat me. You know why? Because you don't have access to me anymore. I was your lifeline. I gave you everything and I'm about to take it away. Why is that not the angle?
Because that makes too much sense. And WWE, booking-wise, does nothing that makes sense.
But you still got to ask the question.
You know you do. But the answer they gave on tonight's show is what we get.
They just, dude, I stand on it 100 times out of fucking 100. They don't know what they're doing. Triple H does not know what he's doing.
No. He needs to be removed. You better beg Brian Gewirtz to come back. Because other than that, I don't know who. I wouldn't trust Bruce Pritchard or Michael P. Hayes to be running the damn show.
And then the move that knocked Maxine unconscious didn't even look devastating enough to knock her unconscious. And Maxine, God bless that girl. She seems so sweet. But I think that girl got 2 brain cells up there fighting each other. After the 3rd time Natty came back to punch the back of her head, Maxine starts flailing her arms and selling. I'm like, you're supposed to be unconscious. Dog, if it was the battle of ass versus trash, WWE is fighting for brand supremacy at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Eric, the silence during this was, dude, that was the loudest silence I've heard in quite some time. You know why, Eric? Because the fans were legitimately confused. They were. And so was I.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep going.
All righty, we're backstage in the Judgment Day Clubhouse. Everyone's sorry at Finn Balor for trying to help. Apparently Balor doesn't need help to win the world title. Dom is all upset because he needs help, wants help, and nobody was willing to help him. Finn told Mysterio that he could do it on his own and he needs to grow up. McDonough said he had his back and that he'll talk to Finn. Yippee.
Yeah, man, look. Werner, they are dragging this like damn RuPaul.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think RuPaul got this much drag.
Mm-mm.
They are dragging the hell out of this. They are holding together the Judgment Day faction with paper towels and paper clips.
Just let it go.
Do y'all understand that when this faction first started, Edge was in it?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know Edge has been, well, Adam Copeland has been in AEW for 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, going on 3 years. I'm sorry. Going on 3 years.
Could you imagine someone going up to him like, can you imagine the Judgment Day is still going on?
Bruh, if I'm not mistaken, this faction was 2 years old when he left.
Yeah.
And are they doing any work that good to where they should even be around this long?
No.
All right, man. And real quick, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get this out the way because I know this is going to be a big thing that people are going to talk about. They showed all the celebrities in the crowd. And by the way, Bow Wow was there, which, hey, I'm just going to put this out there. Y'all didn't see Carmelo Hayes on this show. They weren't seen in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all didn't see him in the same room.
That's true.
Just want y'all to know that. All right, that's a little suspicious. But seeing Jermaine Dupri, shouts out to him, legendary producer. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all these people in the crowd, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool. But, like, here's the thing with Atlanta. Atlanta always shows up and shows out for any event in town. Like, that's just how Atlanta is. But to make a good portion of your show when you're building to a pay-per-view, literally, this is a go-home show, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
To have Offset out there, and I'm not skipping ahead, I'm not going to say what happened. To have Offset out there and doing all this stuff with Offset when you have a pay-per-view on, is it on Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
All right. When you have a pay-per-view on Saturday and you got Offset as a prominent figure on your show, I'm just going to venture out there and say you're probably doing something wrong.
Well, going back to what you said, Daryl, 2026 is all about the pops. But, Offset got a pop.
Whoa. What did you hear? What did you hear?
You said 20.
He got a yay. He didn't get a pop. He didn't know, motherfucker. When I think of pop, I think like, if you smell that reaction. No, he didn't get a fucking pop. He got a yay. Look, a celebrity. And he's from here. Yay. Man, dude, I'm telling y'all don't got to take my word for this. They gonna make the Travis Scott mistake again. Mark my words. Mark my words. They're gonna make a Travis Scott level mistake again. They can't get over themselves. They want to be mainstream so bad. Continue.
Oh. All right, we're backstage at the loading dock again. Apparently, the box is back at Raw, and Adam Pearce said, ship it to Chicago so he and Nick Aldis can open it together
What is
on
this?
Saturday.
Is this like a presentation of the showcase on The Price is Right? What are they gonna wear? Sparkly red dresses and fucking Christian Louboutin fucking heels? We gonna get a drum roll? Like,
oh, if they put a drum roll behind it, I'm gonna laugh.
dog, Chamber is gonna suck.
Yes, it is.
Chamber is
yes,
going to.
it is.
I'm telling y'all right now, early prediction: Chamber is going to be a disaster. It is going to fail. They gonna squeak by with just a little over half of that fucking building's capacity. Because again, I know the United Center, you could fit 30,000 people in there for a wrestling event. Y'all, from the last update I saw, they ain't even at 15 yet. So they probably gonna get a little over half the arena's capacity, and they gonna have to play the good old fashioned tarp game. The energy's not there. The heat's not there. The Chamber doesn't. Hold on. Are we live? Okay, hold on. Let me check. Are we live?
Can anyone hear us?
Yeah, we look like we back live. They got mad at that shit I just said. They attacking the stream tough right now. Yeah, they mad as a bitch. Yeah, they are big salty right now, bro. Drones,
all right, up next.
Wait, real quick. Drones, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. I just do not care enough. Y'all can enjoy this show. We're not telling you, Drones, not to enjoy this show. We just have to talk to our people. Can y'all hear us? Okay, Xavier said he can hear us. All right, bet it up.
Sweet.
Go ahead.
Okay, so wait, real quick. We have 50 people in the building right now. There's no reason we should be at 37 likes. None whatsoever.
0.
Hit the like button. It's free.
Yeah. Let's get this up over 40 likes bare minimum.
Come on.
But go ahead, Warner.
Alrighty, up next, we have a pre-tape of Becky Lynch reminding AJ how much she accomplished. And all AJ Lee did is hold a butterfly belt. After that, we get a clip of Royce Keys on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. After that, we get Javon Evans with Offset versus Kofi Kingston.
Get to the result, because I'm going to say something that I think a lot of y'all are thinking, but y'all are too afraid to say.
Javon Evans won with an OG cutter.
Got it. This was their attempt at a passing of the torch match. And it flopped. It flopped. WWE, well, more specifically, Triple Nose, Paul, I don't see color Levesque, was trying to do a cleanup job for recent publicity and also tried to do a passing of the torch match, and it came across very disingenuous, and the Atlanta crowd sensed it. This match got no love. It was dead silent. It was silent up until he did the OG cutter, and they botched it. This was a fail at a passing of the torch match. A colossal fail. This was, and it's sad because I actually think Kofi is one of the cleanest wrestlers they have. Like, you rarely ever see Kofi botch. No. Very rarely. It just didn't seem like his head was in this match. It really just seemed like he was like, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do it, but like, I really don't want to. This is going to become the new norm when it comes to in-ring performances in WWE. They don't have enough people that are fired up to be there anymore. You got to think outside of the people who think WWE is their doing. You got to think morale is low over there.
Massively.
The Chamber build is sucked. The WrestleMania build overall is sucked. Like, everybody there has to feel like, man, it's a ceiling here.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the Unreal cameras following you around backstage everywhere. That place has to feel like a jail that is underneath maximum surveillance and confinement at all times. And you want to know why? Because no one can commit human error. No one can deviate from the script. No one can work outside of the hard cam style. Everybody has to do the same shit. So WWE, why are you doing passing of the torch matches when you don't even allow people to wrestle to pass the torch? Someday, Will Ospreay is going to pass the torch to Kyle Fletcher permanently.
Yeah.
Someday, Swerve Strickland is going to pass the torch to Kevin Knight. And you want to know how it's going to be able to be done? Tony Khan is going to let them go out there and do what, Warner?
Wrestle.
The defense rests, Your Honor. Go ahead.
All righty. Up next, we have more messages there for AJ Styles from different wrestlers. Then we go to backstage where Frankie Kazarian makes an appearance and opens up a boiler room door and finds Abyss.
They fit Abyss in a boiler room drawer, y'all.
That's right.
I don't know how they pulled it off, but they put him in a drawer and he just popped out, man. Now, y'all gonna be shocked by what I say about this. Y'all gonna be a little bit shocked by this one too. This is a perfect example, a textbook example of what we say on this show when we go, WWE can literally choose to do cool stuff and callbacks and all this stuff at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
They just choose not to.
Yep.
This was one of those moments where I was like, oh, they could do cool stuff like this all the fucking time if they wanted to. But it's still something about this that I'm going to save my opinion for it until until we get to the end. Go ahead.
Alrighty, then we get a highlight video of AJ Styles beating John Cena at SummerSlam 2016. They also showed Styles beating Jinder Mahal for the WWE title on SmackDown.
Which by the way, didn't Cena get that win back on that retirement tour?
Yes, he did.
Oh, God.
Wait, didn't he get that win back at Royal Rumble when he won the title?
Oh, yeah, he got that win. He got that. I said that's the story of Cena's career. If you beat him one time, he's going to beat you 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Finn Balor had a pre-tape promo.
Balor Club.
Said, Balor Club. It's been 10 years of what ifs. When he lost to Punk, he learned to stop asking what if. He learned to tell himself when. When you beat Punk. When you become world champion. No more what ifs. Because if anyone would know, there was a new best in the world.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. Up next, we have CM Punk, who said he doesn't deal in what ifs, he deals in facts. He didn't have to ask, what if he's the champion, like Balor did, because he was the champion. He was the best in the world. He was the main event of WrestleMania. He was CM Punk.
Cool story, part 2. Dude, his promos are so lifeless.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a hypocrite. You're a fucking clown, CM Punk. Long story short, we don't believe you. You need more people.
You need more people.
Finish this one out, Warner, please.
Alrighty, up next we have the triple threat match for the Elimination Chamber. We got Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Raquel Rodriguez. So no one shock. Raquel Rodriguez won with a Tejana bomb.
And yet again, this crowd, you would have thought they was doing a damn empty arena match.
Yeah.
You would have thought they was doing a damn empty arena match. It was so quiet during this damn match. It was almost like, you know what? I actually commend this in a sense. It was almost like that Atlanta crowd wasn't willing to just give them anything. Like they were like, nah, y'all kind of got to get y'all reactions tonight. And it seems like WWE only runs into these types of crowds once, maybe every other, what would you say, like 3 months?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, like once in every other 3 months.
Depending on the loop.
Yeah. Yeah, once in every other 3 months, they'll get a crowd where that crowd is kind of like, all right, we seen this. What you got? Well, what else you got? What's new? And for the record, they're never prepared for it. Every now and again, they get that crowd that goes, all right, WWE, we seen that flip before. Now do something else.
Yeah.
And really, between me and you, Werner, that should be every goddamn city for them.
Yeah, right.
That should be every goddamn city for them.
That should be happening this Saturday too.
Man.
Big time.
Go ahead.
All righty, kids. We're at the main event.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Can you take me higher to a place?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was trying not to laugh, but that was funny to me. I don't know why. I was just like, man, what better song for a middle-aged white man than fucking Higher by Creed? Can you
honestly
take
waiting
me higher? Go ahead.
I was honestly waiting for them to just say fuck Ric Flair and go, leave the memories alone.
Bro, they gave that man Creed. I said, oh God, WWE, look down, your fucking age is showing. Holy fuck, bro. Fucking Kmart was the store to be when that song came out.
Oh, I miss Kmart.
Lord. Bruh. That was back when if you needed an appliance for your house, you could only go to Sears.
Right.
When that song was popping. Oh, God damn it. Go ahead, Werner. Wait, yeah. No. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I was finna say something, but I thought about it. Go ahead.
I'm going to make this a long story short. He went through his whole career, talked about the whole timeline of everything. He then removed his gloves, and took his vest off and placed it in the ring and said, from the bottom of my heart, I would have been nothing without you. Thank you for your love, and thank you, and I love you right back. Thank you. Wrestlers filled the stage. Everyone chanted, thank you, AJ. The show was over. It was done. We had the graphics and everything. Then the lights went out and a gong was heard. An American Badass showed up. Taker gets into the ring and says, you're just going to leave your stuff here? You're not going to leave it to the theater of the mind?
He didn't say that, Warner. You got to let that go too, goddamn.
I'm not, I know.
No, I'm not going to let it go either, fucking coward. You didn't want to face Sting because you wanted to leave it to the theater. Oh, man, I'll take your Metamucil. Fuck is wrong with you, Taker? I'm sick of you. Man, go on somewhere, underbiker. I'm tired of this shit. Go ahead.
Taker said he had unfinished business. Styles looked surprised. I think a few people were surprised.
Yeah,
like,
because I was like, wait, what's happening? Yeah, I was like,
No.
wait, hold on, what's up?
Hold up there a second. Taker said, if you see me coming, you're already gone. But apparently Taker said, I've changed that phrase over the years. And now it's, if you see me coming, that means you're going. And it's with his esteemed honor to induct AJ Styles as the newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Werner, it took a no-timer. He ain't even a part-timer. It took a no-timer to put intrigue on a product that he doesn't even operate in anymore. That was the most intrigued I've been about anything that has happened on a WWE show in a long time. When Undertaker said, we have unfinished business, I was like, ooh, what's going on here? I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I was like, oh, are we gonna get another match? I don't care how bad it's gonna be. I'm just
You know
let's
how
go.
you know how sad that is?
Yeah, that's sad.
A
That's
fucking
sad.
attitude era guy that doesn't a no timer was the only person that could
Mm-hmm.
put something intriguing on the show. But it was cool to see AJ Styles with his family. It was good to see him be elated about it.
Yes.
That was cool. And
Yes.
I'm glad that he is getting that accolade.
Mm-hmm.
What
Well
this
deserved.
absolutely. What this also tells me is that they know that there's some finality to him and the company. I'm not going to go to speculation corner right now, but that tells me they know whatever AJ Styles is doing next, he ain't coming back there.
Yeah.
They like, let's do this now because after you go anywhere else, we ain't going to want you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I gathered from that. Like from an analytical perspective. That's what I gathered from that. They think AJ ain't coming back. Not for no goddamn return shows or no goddamn nostalgia shows, nothing.
Yeah.
So another thing. I told y'all I was going to come back to this once we got to it. Why the fuck would you invite all these people? Why the fuck would you have all these people show up in backstage segments if you weren't going to have it be like a town hall thing where everybody kind of comes out, they got 15 seconds and they say something about AJ real quick and they make their entry? Like, why would you not do that? You're on Netflix.
And to jump off that, why didn't they do what they did with Flair, where everyone came to the ring?
That's what I'm saying.
And people got announced to the ring. Like,
you couldn't do an entrance for Frankie fucking Kazarian and have him come down to the ring and shake his hand, pat him on the shoulder, and say something to him, and then have Abyss make an entrance, his first ever WWE entrance.
Yeah.
Wait, no, didn't he pop up in the Rumble? One of the Rumbles?
No.
I'm tripping. Maybe I could have sworn he popped up as a surprise entrant. I'm tripping. The fucking Mandela effect, I guess. But
I think didn't he pop up in The Office when they did the Money in the Bank with AJ and Daniel Bryan?
I can't remember. But he's popped up as Abyss in WWE. Since he's fucking so salty, we was at the end of the show.
Yeah.
We still live on Facebook?
We are something.
Cool. All right. Well,
it's loading.
But yeah, let's wrap this up. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they couldn't do that. I really don't. I don't. What was the point of doing all those backstage things? I don't get that. That was dumb.
Yeah.
You could have blocked out 10 minutes for everybody to walk out there, especially if you knew AJ Styles' speech by itself was going to be so short. You could have just had everybody walk out there and just shake his hand and pat him on the back or the shoulder and hug him and all that stuff, and just have the ring fill up with all of the people. And have them lift him up like it's fucking Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
This felt like a waste. And like I titled this stream, AJ Styles deserves better than WWE.
Yep.
-10, no moment.
-10 moment. I hope when TNA puts him in their Hall of Fame, if that's a thing, when that gets there, that they treat him a hell of a lot better.
Y'all, did Werner just say -10 moment? Did I just
no moment?
Did I just hear that, y'all? Did he just say
no moment?
Did he just say moment, y'all?
No moment.
Father Lord, that was crazy, Werner. I don't even know. I can't fix that, man. I can't fix that. All right. I'm seeing everybody saying -10, no moment. If you had this as anything other than -10, no moment, what show were you watching?
Yeah, seriously.
This is the road to WrestleMania, by the way, guys. And they have a pay-per-view this weekend. I just thought I'd give that reminder one more time.
Which none are sold out, by the way.
Clear the air. You guessed it. Fuck WWE.
Yeah, fuck WWE.
Okay. ladies and gentlemen, we gave y'all an hour and 28 of this good work. That's a little longer than I want to go, but it is what it is. You know, we chop it up with the beautiful people. Shouts out to y'all for being here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes. It's just your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Beacon of hope worldwide, the Messiah, cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.